in regards to just a spider guard sweep. When I first went to spider guard, as you can imagine, it worked very well for me. The problem was is that I launched the guy to my left. The problem with that is the second I would try to get on top, they could go in it very easily into an open guard, and then I had to pass the guard, okay? So from here, my hip out here, okay? And I would do this, I go here, and then I move him that way, okay? So as I'm coming up, his right knee just slides under, and then I come up into this, okay? And this would always be a problem because you guys are good here, and then you get swept back. Problem is I don't get swept back in the spider guard position. I get swept back, mounted to side control. Now I did all that basically to go to side control. You have them get side control, okay? So I want to get him as close to my hips as possible so that there's as least space for him to comfortably, look at how much space there was, insert the knee, okay? When you begin to play spider guard, you'll find that to be a very effective open guard once you learn, because it's a great guard, and from there you can transition to lassos, I mean, all kinds of stuff, okay? As I move my hip out, bring it in. What I'm doing is that to help me, let's say, pull myself up a bit here or stretch them out, I'll apply pressure, yeah, and they pull the right elbow back. And now I can kind of push them away here, over here, okay? So what I want to do is I want to drop them literally right next to me. So from here, I gotta have enough tension so that my foot comes up right here. So that it's literally very little space for him to play open guard. Sometimes you get stuck in it, but it's not gonna be a complete open type of a guard. His knee doesn't have enough room to get both knees to get one in. It's fine, it's easier to pass, okay? From here, I wanna stretch this out, okay? I wanna replace my hand here and block as I can palm up right about here, okay? From here, what you can also do is as you walk your hips sideways, okay? What's real powerful to do is you can put your knee down and you can dismount as I bring my left knee in his armpit here, okay? And all my weight is on his chest. So from here, he's not turning into me and he's not gonna turn away from me. As I say, my right hand pulls slowly and he's already there. Because let's say I got it here, okay? As I bring it down, I feel tighten right about there and I begin to lift it up. As my elbow starts coming up, I gotta make sure that this hand keeps this left hand of his flat. Very important, okay? So one more time. I'm gonna set him down as much as I can next to me so that it's harder for him to recover an open guard. And here you can begin to launch, guys, here, up. See how it's literally, if I bring him up and over, this leg's already in a position to mount. So I create tension, kick up. Okay? Preferably you want your right elbow below his, so that in case if he just straightens it and you break that grip, you can also go in here, so that it's gonna be hard for him to bring his left elbow down. Okay? And then I can begin to rework it and begin to re-attack, or maybe I just want to begin to set up other attacks from here, turn them into an S mount or whatever the case may be, okay? But as I had this here, it twists and it's tight on the wrist. As I stretch it out, I'm gonna bend here, roll it, control it, frame it. This hand, palm up. You can bounce it here. Now, as I begin to plant my feet, I lift my hips up and I roll to the left. From here, my right knee kind of pushes down so that my right foot can dismount. And my left knee, okay, goes to his right ear, okay? From here, I'm just gonna loosen it here, okay? My left elbow is pulling. So in case he wants to hit me, it's hard. If he wants to grab my eyes, it's hard. Oh, he can tap it, okay? If he wants to grab that knife out of his pocket, he's not doing it, okay? From here, I'm paying compliance to him. Here, he doesn't have a knife. He could be doing pressure points on me all he wants. See that? Zero's not here. Okay. Jesse, okay? Does that make sense, guys? So now I just want you to dismount. But remember one thing, when you dismount, just be careful with that arm, because you can really dismount while torquing that heel lock. So let's just actually here, we'll do this. Look, in order for me to shoot my hips out, I need to here, 1, 2, here, 1, 2, as I kind of scoot it to the left. See how far back my left elbow is, and I'm gonna bring it up and over here. Okay, frame it, and go palm up. Palm up is easier because I can wedge it here. As I go here, look, my right knee goes down and my right foot goes up. If you're gonna do this, you'll probably catch it in a half guard. And that really sucks because it's very difficult to finish key locks from half guard. And now you gotta pass a half guard. So you did all that work, you didn't capitalize on it. So here, and then what you do is you begin to pressure here, you drive with your foot, knee down, and you just, here, okay? So knees up, and you drive forward as this foot drives this knee down here. The foot lifts up here, and then you can finish it nice and easy from the dismount. But just be very careful because you can rip that person's shoulder, and they're gonna have a hard time living with it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Sorry. And you can tell.